Hello and welcome to Full of Food. If you love the soft and gooey texture of a cinnamon roll, you'll love this cheats version. Using croissant dough instead of making your own not only saves time, but creates a very similar roll to a high street coffee chain. We've used the Ninja 15-in-1 Smartlid as it adds extra steam to the bake, but you could use an air fryer or oven. So on to the ingredients. I've got some croissant dough there, I just got that from the supermarket. Some cinnamon, brown sugar and some butter. Some water, I'm going to use that to steam. And then for my topping, I've got some icing sugar milk and some vanilla essence. This is a really good one to do here. You could do this on a Sunday morning, doesn't take much effort at all. So grab some butter and we're just going to melt that in the microwave. There it is, nice and melted. And then we're going to put our sugar into a bowl and a decent amount of cinnamon. So this is what's going to make that lovely cinnamony stripe go through your roll. So mix those two together, make sure they're well combined. Then grab your croissant dough and all you want to do is roll it out. So this comes in sort of thin strips. So all I've done here is folded it in half and halved it so I can have two strips because I'm going to make two rolls here. So I've got that lovely melted butter. I'm going to spread it all over my croissant dough. Make sure you're generous with this because this is going to help that lovely sugary cinnamon mixture to stick. Then get your cinnamon mixture and you're going to sprinkle it all over. So the more the better here, be quite liberal. You want to go over and over again, fill in all those little gaps. I use all of this up because I love it really sugary and cinnamony. So once you've done that, take each bit and roll it into a log. So just want to be nice and accurate here. Just get two lovely logs with all that cinnamon sugar butter and then divide each of your logs into 4. So there we have it. You can see all the cinnamon running through there. So each of them into 4. So that gives us 8 pieces in total. I've got a springform pan here and I've just lined it with a bit of parchment paper because that will make it much easier to get out at the end. So one in the middle and then just evenly distribute your rolls around the outside. You could do this in any pan as long as you can get it out. So there we have it. We've got our 8 rolls in our pan and I'm just putting a little bit of butter on top just to make sure they go lovely and golden brown. And then I'm using the rack from the Ninja 15-in-1 to put them in. And I'm going to open it up and put my water in. So with this machine we get a nice steam. You could do this in an air fryer or an oven, but this just makes them really, really gooey. So pop that in there and steam bake 160°C or 320 Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. Now you want to check this. If they look like they're burning or cooked on the top too quick, cover them in foil or put another baking pan on top. So you can see I've put foil on here. I checked them halfway through and they were lovely and golden. I wanted to keep that golden on top and not burn too far. So look at those lovely rolls. They've expanded. They've got that beautiful spiral in them. And now for the topping. Now we've got some icing sugar here and we're just going to melt our butter and grab our vanilla essence and add that into our milk. And then we're just going to mix them together. So with icing sugar, you just want to get the right consistency. So just keep mixing, add a little bit more of the liquid, add the butter in as well. And if it's too thick, add a little bit more liquid. If it's too runny, add a little bit more of the icing sugar. So there we have it, this lovely glaze that goes on top. So I'm just going to get this out of my springform pan. You might need to release the sides. There it is, or you can see all that sugar coming out with all the butter melted in. Allow them to cool a little bit before doing this because you don't want it to just dissolve and go in between the buns. So get that on there and then get your icing on top and you can see, let's take one off, that we've got this beautiful dough in the middle with that lovely spiral of cinnamon and sugar. So there you have it, these fabulous, really easy to make cinnamon rolls. You can do them in no time at all, perfect for the weekend, taste just like a coffee shop.